And we are live. Good morning, world. How are we all doing? So, hi, guys. My name is Tina Willis, and I am coming to you from social media platform Facebook today. And, guys, it's been a beautiful, beautiful morning. The birds are singing. We are going out today, having a full day out to get together. But I couldn't do it without interviewing this amazing girl today. What can I say about her? She's bonkers. She makes me laugh every time I see her and meet her and talk to her. She's originally from Manchester, but is living in New Zealand. And she has been in the business just 3 months. Wow. And she is flying high. She is smashing her business. And she is out there having fun. People just love her, and I do too. Without further ado, I'm going to bring on Jenny Ennis. Hi, Jen.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Wherever
It's
you are.
it's good evening for me. So,
oh, listen, Jen, thank you so much for doing this. And you know something? I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you because I'll tell you something now. After 3 months in the business, if somebody had asked me that 4 years ago, I'd have said, no chance, I ain't doing it. So thank you. So without further ado, Jen, tell everybody who's going to be watching this, who is Jenny Ennis?
All right, team. So, my name's Jen. I'm 38 years young, working full-time still at the moment as a automotive sales rep. Originally, like Tina said, I'm from Manchester. I left the UK when I was 28, so 10 years ago, just shy of, and just looking for a different way of life. And flew over to Australia for 2 years and then headed over to New Zealand. And I've been there for just short of 8 years. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So when you say you're looking for a different way of life, obviously, you've travelled to Australia, New Zealand. That's amazing. And it's an opportunity a lot of people would love to do, and you've done it. But when you say a different way of life, did you actually find it, Jen?
100%.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some of the posts you put on.
Yeah, it just back home. It just didn't. It obviously it's home, but it felt like there was more for me to see, you know, and there was something more that I could be fulfilled with, and I just didn't want to just kind of settle down too young, which I did do very, very many years ago. So, no, I was like, there's more out there, and I'm going to go find it. And yeah, here I am, 10 years later.
I absolutely love it. So why a digital business, Jen? What made you decide to look for something like that?
To be honest, I wasn't even really looking for a business online. I literally stumbled across your ad just scrolling through. So maybe the algorithm thought oh, there was something there I was looking for, wasn't actually aware that was going on in the old system. But yeah, I saw your ad, and as soon as I saw your ad and I clicked, I was like, I absolutely love this woman. Just your voice resonated with me so much, and you were so relatable. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to click it. What's the worst that can happen? So I did, and here we are.
Oh, brilliant. Were you skeptical in any way?
100%. Tina, I thought you was a robot.
Many people have said that, Jenny. Many people
I was like, Tina, can you call me? Because, I need confirmation that you're not a bot.
And when I went through everything with you, how did that make you feel?
Oh, so much more at ease. Like I was stressing, going, I don't think this is for me. Like it's so out of my comfort zone. But just once we made that connection, and you got on the phone to me, and it's like, every time you make me feel so much better after we've spoken and connected. So yeah, of course I was going to be skeptical. It's a natural way to be, but I'm so glad I jumped over that skeptical fence and went, you know what have you got to lose? Just do it. Because in 12 months' time, I'll be thinking, oh, what would have happened if I'd have done that or hadn't have done that? So like that, you came to me at the right time, and I said that to you. So yeah,
it was something that you wanted. So was it obviously you watched the webinar. We've got two amazing ladies watching us already. So Anastasia, hi darling, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. And our Shirley is watching from Australia, and she's on holiday. Thanks,
Shirley. Hey, Cheryl.
So when you watched the webinar, What struck you about that 90-minute webinar?
I think it was knowing there was going to be step-by-step training and support and guidance, and there was a community out there that were there to help you. You weren't doing this on your own. I think if this would have been an individual solely thing, I would not have gone for it, I don't think.
And then obviously when you took that next stage and paid that 149, what was the first thing that you noticed about that business community?
It's constant, like the community, the training, it was just second to none. And if there was any issues, I had straight away onto you or to other people that I connected to in the team, and they were there for me. So great community.
I think it blows your mind when you see that there are so many people. I mean, there's 160 odd thousand people now within that online business globally. And when you look at everybody within that business community, we are all different.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, we've got Shirley, Anastasia watching now, who are business partners of ours, but we are all different from all different walks of life, and yet we all have this one thing in common, is that we want to change our life in some way.
Yeah.
You know,
I think we want others to do well too. It's not just me.
Yeah, it's all about that support. Because don't know about you, Jen, you know, corporate world and that corporate politics, there was never any of that. It was dog eat dog.
Yeah.
You know, and I think you must find that in sales environment, it's like your targets, you know what you're. So it's so different because you have that 100% support in that community. So Anastasia is watching from the Netherlands. We did say it was global, didn't we? And Niamat is watching. Hi, Niamat. I'm not sure who you are, but please tell us where you're from. Thank you for stopping by. So obviously it's a new experience for you. You've been in the business 3 months. And as I said, you are smashing it already with your posts, because you are out there, Jen, with your ice baths and your yoga and everything that you're doing. What would you say that when you first started, what would you say was your first big challenge?
Definitely the social media, putting my face literally out there, because I'm the person that's behind the camera. So before it was all happening, I was kind of building up, going, oh God, get my face out there. And then, you know what, to my surprise, is when I started doing it, I was, it's actually not as horrific as I thought it was going to be. And I did it, and I was like, oh, I can do this. And you actually start to gain a little bit of confidence, and it's just all in that mind that you think you can, but you actually, if you push yourself out of that comfort zone, then it's
and it's all about, I mean, obviously we're in the business of social media marketing, and it is about getting yourself out there. And we always say, you know, post regularly, step up to your business page and post regularly. And the reason is because, guys, let's face it, for everybody who's watching this and for everybody who's watching the replay, you're watching it for a reason. And that's because you've clicked on something before to say you're looking for a business, and the algorithm in Facebook is throwing this at you. And that's what the business does. And that's why posting regularly will throw it out to people looking for a business. But we teach you all that. So you've overcome that initial challenge. You've, you're way out there, and you're actually smashing it. And I love it, Jen. What would you say? And I know it's only a short period of time. I can see a difference in you. But for you personally, what would you say in that short 3 months time that you've been doing this business that you've changed in any way?
It's definitely putting myself out there and having the confidence to do it, and actually not being bothered by what people are thinking or what you think they're thinking or they're going to say. You actually start to show it off because you are so proud of it. Whereas at the beginning, you don't want to tell anyone because you're so skeptic, and you're like, you don't want anyone else to give you those, those skeptic thoughts. But it's funny how naturally when you start talking about more and more, and obviously the business is rolling, it just flows, and you want to shout it out to the rooftops because you are so proud of it. Whereas at the beginning, it wasn't like that. So there's a bit of massive difference for sure.
I think your confidence really grows. I think that's the first change. And I did put something on yesterday to say, what do you really want? And if you knew it wouldn't fail, how would you do it? Because this business, you will never fail as long as you put that consistency in and that perseverance and motivation. Because at the end of the day, we might be a big, massive business community, but it's your business. It's my business.
You've got to put the work in for sure. Yeah.
So again, you're new, Jen. You've been here 3 months. However, what is your long-term goal? What's your plans for your business, for your life?
Well, I've said by the time I'm 45, but that's 7 years away. So within the next 3 to 5, the plan is I will be just solely working as a digital business owner. I don't intend on working a 9 to 5 or working for anybody else but myself. And I want to build my own tiny home, and I want to get my family over here, get my mom especially over here, and just be able to travel a lot more and being less limited. So well,
you'll absolutely do it. You'll absolutely do it, because 4 years ago I was exactly the same position as you, and I've achieved everything I wanted to do. But I never gave up, Jen, and that's this business is not a get rich quick scheme. It's not, because guys, if it was, everybody would be doing it. It's a business that you need to grow. It's a business you need to believe in. It's a business you have to want for yourself, your family, and the way you want to live. And live the life that's yours. So what would you say, Jen, to anybody who is thinking about doing something online, not sure what? Because at the end of the day, let's face it, there is a lot out there that are scams. What would you say to anybody who's going to be watching this or watching the replay?
Do it. Do it.
Best answer ever.
100%. Just go for it. Like, don't care what anybody else thinks. Like, what do you want to be within the next 12 months? Stay where you are, or do you want to actually learn and do something different? And so much potential to learn and grow and earn. You've got nothing to lose, only everything to gain. And learn, grow, and just watch your transformation, and you'll be so proud of yourself. Go for it.
Brilliant. You've got it in one. Absolutely got it in one. Guys, Jenny said it all. This young lady, who I am proud to be her coach, started this business 3 months ago, and I've seen the change already. You've got to go for something in your life if you want it. Not going to come to you, is it? Let's face it. How many of us have stayed in positions and careers, myself included, for over 25 years before they realised, what on earth am I doing?
Yeah. I'm just glad it caught me now at 38 and not 48,
Well, I was 57. Good grief.
Yeah.
You've got to live your best life.
To see that there's the potential and how far you can go, and I still have all these years, it's like, yes.
And the thing is, for the people who are watching as well, Anastasia, Shirley, we have never met each other, and yet I feel as though I've known Jenny Ennis, Shirley Morris, and Anastasia for years.
I feel like I've known you for years, Tina. I do.
We laugh, we strategize, we talk to each other about all sorts, and that's what it gives you. It's actually a safe place to be.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't care who you are, where you've come from, what you're doing. We all want something different in life. So guys, if this resonates with you, if you feel that what we've said really hits a chord with you, then check it out. Check out Jenny's website on www.jennyennis.com, or myself on www.christinawillis.com, because it's a legitimate business. We pay taxes. We are out there. Do you really think if this was a scam that Jenny and I would be chatting here, putting our life out there on social media if it wasn't real? Check it out. It's a 90-minute free webinar. You have got nothing to lose. And as Jenny said, you have got everything to gain. Yeah, absolutely. Jenny, thank you so much for this. It's been awesome. And Anastasia just said, absolutely enjoying this interview, ladies. Thanks, guys. So have a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. As I say, check out our free webinar, see what we do. it could be the right fit for you. Might not be, but if you don't know, don't try, you'll never know. Have a gorgeous day, guys. Stay blessed, and I will be back next week interviewing another amazing lady from Australia. Take care, everybody. Speak to you soon. Bye.
Bye.